We all have this song inside of us. It's that part of us that feels truly, deeply alive. But what happens when that music just fades? What do you do when you feel like you've lost your song? I want you to really think about that for a second. That time in your life when what used to come so naturally, your hope, your passion, maybe even your laughter, it just went quiet. You feel empty inside, and you think you've lost it forever. But maybe, just maybe, that silence is exactly where a new song is supposed to begin.
To really get what I mean, I want to tell you a story. It's about a small bird who completely forgot how to sing, and in that silence, it found something even more beautiful.
So, picture this. In a forest that seemed to touch the sky, there was this little bird known for its incredible voice. Every single morning, its melody would just dance through the trees, waking up the whole world with this pure joy. It was literally the sound of life itself.
But you know how life is. That beautiful melody, it wasn't permanent. Life introduced a challenge, a season of quiet that was about to change absolutely everything.
And this wasn't just any winter. No, this one was colder, it was harsher than any before. The streams froze solid, the leaves were long gone, and this deep, heavy silence just fell over the entire forest. It's one of those seasons in life that feels like it freezes everything inside of you, too.
And in that crushing silence, the bird discovered something terrifying. It opened its beak to sing its usual morning song, but nothing came out, just air. And a cold panic started to set in. Its entire identity, the music that defined it, was just gone.
So frantically, it started flying from branch to branch, trying to copy the other birds. A little chirp here, a hoot over there, anything to fill that awful emptiness. It's a feeling we all know, isn't it? That desperate performance, trying to sound like everyone else because you've forgotten your own voice.
But none of it worked. These borrowed sounds that just felt hollow, completely fake. It wasn't its song. Totally defeated, the bird just retreated into an even deeper, more painful silence, feeling completely empty, like it no longer belonged in the world it used to fill with so much music.
And it's right here, in this moment of total surrender, this is when the turning point comes. It's the moment that shows us that sometimes the answer isn't about trying harder. It's about learning to listen in a whole new way.
One morning, the little bird was perched near a window, and inside, a little girl was just humming to herself. It wasn't a perfect performance, not at all. It was just a simple, gentle tune. But it was real, and it was filled with a warmth that just seemed to cut right through that cold winter air. And this was the big shift. For the very first time, the bird didn't try to imitate what it heard. It didn't try to perform. It just sat there, and it truly listened. And in that quiet listening, something deep inside of it finally started to move again.
The next morning, as the dawn started to break, the bird opened its beak, and a single note came out. It wasn't the loud, joyful song from its past. No, this was fragile, different, but it was undeniably real. This new song was deeper, it was softer, and it was woven with the very silence it had learned to endure.
And this is the point where the story of a small bird becomes a story about you. Because that journey, from a lost song to a new one, that is a journey we all have to take.
Life has its own harsh winters, doesn't it? Moments of loss or failure or heartbreak that can make our own inner music just disappear. We feel that silence, and just like the bird, we panic. We desperately try to be the person we used to be.
But here's the thing, you can't go back. The song you lost, it belongs to a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. But the song you find? Oh, that song is born from your experience, from those quiet moments. It's the song of who you are becoming. See, our struggles aren't just empty spaces in our lives. That silence, that pain, it actually becomes part of the music. It adds depth, it adds wisdom, and a quiet strength you never had before. Your new song is so much more profound because of the silence you survived.
So what is the real meaning of these quiet periods? What are they for?
They are not the end of the music. They're not a sign that you're broken or that your song is gone forever. They are simply a rest, a transition. They are a necessary pause that allows a new, more meaningful melody to finally form.
So, if you feel quiet inside right now, please don't be afraid. Don't desperately scramble to get back to who you once were. Instead, listen, be still, because your psalm hasn't vanished. It's just evolving.
It's learning a new tune, one that's deeper, wiser, and more beautifully you than ever before.